Basically, the passing of the amendment to the Land Acquisition Act, in our view, is that we legalized illegality yesterday. Justice for Agriculture had been campaigning heavily with farmers to get them to question the authenticity of the previous amendments arrived at on the 10th of May. And we had been successful in the High Court in getting rulings cancelling the acquisition of farms. That's a very, very difficult figure to gauge.
The legality of that?
We have two issues.
The amendments are intended to give the government the power to enforce its land fast-track land resettlement program, that they will not countenance any resistance to that. So they're cutting all corners to ensure that they pretend they are confining themselves to the law, and yet the law is just as unfair. The Commonwealth Troika have already taken a decision to suspend Zimbabwe. Given the fact that Mugabe has not done anything on the land, if at all worsened the situation, on violence, if at all is embarking on retribution, on electoral fraud, given what is taking place in the local government elections, it is therefore on those benchmarks that he has not done anything. And therefore, the Troika will be forced to up the penalty.
In Zimbabwe, my government has since 2 years ago been working on a comprehensive land reform program to redress the long-drawn historical imbalances in land distribution. Land that was largely in the hands of just about 4,500 commercial farmers has today begun to cater for up to 300,000 families. In return, our detractors have had a field day, wrongly criticizing us for alleged disrespect of the rule of law in an effort to make the current agrarian reform stillborn. Let me assure the region that my government continues to observe the rule of law despite the unjustified weight of malicious lies and propaganda being peddled against Zimbabwe. Equity in land distribution will remain the government's top priority, as the continued hold of land solely by the descendants of colonialists while blacks wallow in abject poverty cannot be condoned. An unjustified and brazen invasion of his territory.